Hello, 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 everyone. Let me double check and make sure that I am live. I am so happy you guys see me smiling. I'm smiling right now, number one, because I went to church today. So I got the Holy Ghost in me. I'm also smiling because right now I am going live on my desktop and not my cell phone. So I've spent so much time within the last couple of days, and I'm actually going to just check and make sure that we're good. All right, perfect. We're good. So I spent so much time within the last couple of days trying to find a way to go live on my desktop on Facebook. Okay. So for some of you who've been with me for a while and who's been following me for a while, you guys know that I struggled for a long time to be consistent on live streaming. And one of the reasons why was I was afraid. And the second reason why is because I am a teacher, a real teacher. Okay. So I love to have my slides. I love to be able to share my screen. I love to be able to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, get a little bit hands on in my teaching. And I feel like Facebook Live is so impromptu. I feel like a lot of times I'm not 100% fully like prepared the way I am when I'm doing like my webinars and I really get to prepare my lesson to teach. So two things I did. First thing is that I stepped outside of the box and I pushed through that fear and I did it anyway and I started to do my lives. For those of you that's with me, just put your name in the comments. I'm looking at it on my phone. I cannot see it on the desktop, so I'll be able to say hello to you guys in the comments. Okay. um so I stepped outside of the box. I decided to go for it and keep doing the live streams anyway. Did that. Now I took some time within the last couple of days to really dig deep and find a solution to a problem that I had, which is I wanted to be able to share my screen and really teach. So I did that too. So today's my first time going live from my desktop. And if all goes well, I'm trying to see if I see any comments here yet. If all goes well, then I am going to shoot a tutorial to teach you guys how to do this as well. Because I know some of you might find this to be, some of you might think this is a little bit more comfortable for you as well than to be on your phone. For those of you who are coaches or consultants and you teach, then this is a really neat way. Yeah, so let's begin. So today we're talking all about systems. I'm going to share my screen in a minute, but I want to talk to you a little bit about what systemizing is. Systemizing is basically setting up systems in your business. A lot of people they wonder, well, how they hear the word scale up. Scale up. Once you start making a little money, you want to scale up. You want to start automating things. You want to save some time in your business, and that's what this does for me. Again, Amberlicious. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, Amarimba, thanks for commenting. So at least I know you guys can hear me. So perfect. Awesome. Yeah. So setting up systems in your business is really important, okay? Because it helps you save time. And also because at some point your load is going to get so heavy that you are going to need to hire some help. And one of the biggest problems that people run into once they're ready to hire some help is I don't know what to give them to do. I've been doing this so long for myself for so long. I don't know the first thing to do to delegate. I don't know how to tell them to do it. Another question I got really recently is how long do you think it will take them to do some of these tasks? And these are things that I struggled with for a long time when I first started trying to build my team. And I'm still kind of going through kinks. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. The first thing that I advise anyone to do if you are running a business is you want to start recording your day to day activities. And I'm going to share my screen right now and show you guys the program that I use to do that. Let me just make this a little smaller. I can't believe I'm doing this from the computer. So exciting right now. So exciting. Okay. All right, so let me bring this up. All right, so this is Trello. I know that it's a little lag it's going to be a little lag, and you guys can still comment to me if you can't see anything, or if I'm a little off, just comment to me and I'll make sure that I respond to you. All right. Okay. So this is Trello. This is the program that I use to communicate with all of my assistants. Okay. And I'm going to talk to you guys about two systems that I use in my business today so you guys can get an idea of what a system is. All right. And the first system that I use is my blogging system. Okay. So, for instance, this same video that I'm doing right now is going to get put into a system once I'm finished. All right. And this system, remember, helps you automate things and helps you save time in your business. All right. Okay. So, with my blogging system, the first thing that I do is I do a live stream. Okay. I do a live stream. After I do my live stream, it gets transcribed. Okay. So we're going to go into Trello right here. If you click on boards, let me just see comments. No comments. Great. Okay. So if you click on boards, and I'm going to go over to Serene and she does my transcriptions, you will see that this is Serene's board. Okay. And here you see it says transcribe these videos. You see here she's giving me some Dropbox information. All right. And what I do is I basically upload my videos into Dropbox, and she will go ahead and she will transcribe these videos for me. Okay. And she will, basically, no, she doesn't put it into any blogs because I have someone that actually does that for me, and I'm going to show you. All right. But yeah. Okay. All right. After she transcribes the video, she uploads it right into Trello, and it goes over to Kent, who is my writer. Now, mind you, you guys didn't hear that I did anything. The only thing that I did was a video. I have not had to do anything but do a live stream. All right. So after Serene transcribes it, the transcription goes over to Kent, and this is Kent board right here. Okay. So once Kent gets the new transcriptions, which will go right here in this card. If I wanted to upload a transcription, or if Serene was uploading a transcription, she would just click add a card, and she can go ahead and write in transcribe. I'm sorry, she can go ahead and write this as new transcription. Okay. Now, once she does that, you click on it and you can go ahead and upload anything you want to in here. So she would just need to put a Dropbox link if the transcription is in the Dropbox, or she would just need to click on attachment and upload the transcription into this card. Okay. Now, once Kent see that there's a new transcription in this card, then Kent will go ahead and turn it into a blog article for me. So you see all right here is different blog articles that he has turned into, basically transcriptions that he has turned into blogs for me. All right. That is what you call a system. And I can go even deeper because I have another assistant that gets these blog posts. And then what she does is add pictures, add my keywords, make sure she adds a lead magnet. So I'm collecting my emails, and she goes ahead and put it in there for me to review before we hit post. That is a complete system, a blogging system that only took me doing one thing, which is spending 10 to 15 minutes on a live stream, okay? Or spending an hour on a webinar, and I can now turn that webinar into a blog post without my hands having to touch on it. So this is you working with a virtual assistant. All right. We're going to get into the people who does not have a virtual assistant yet. I'm going to explain to you why this still matters to you. Okay. So if you are working with an assistant already, this is a system. Let me show you another system. This is one of my favorite systems, and this is now where I'm going to bring in for the people who are not working with virtual assistants yet. So we're going to go over to my board because I keep this in here until they need it. All right. And you will see that I have here webinar system. Okay. And all I have done this for so long, guys, that this was easy for me. For those of you who are now starting out and you're starting to get a little bit overwhelmed, guys, this is what you need. You just need to record everything you do. So once you start working with an assistant, it's very easy to just show them your system and they can follow it. So let's go through my webinar system. First thing up, obviously, I come up with the name of my webinar, and you can see that in this card right here. The last one of the last webinars I did, you can see the whole system is finished. All right. But I'll come up with my name of the webinar, and I'll let them know the name of it and the time and date I want to do it. Okay. So Video will come in here and she will go and schedule the webinar with Zoom or Hangouts, depending on what I'm using. Okay. After she does that, she needs to go to the chat box and she needs to create a chat box with Chatango. That's going to go with my lead page. You guys who's been on my webinars, you've seen that with me on the screen and my chat box on the bottom. This is all things that you have to put together, right? So if I'm doing it and I record it, it's easy for me to delegate it to someone else that can follow my step-by-step instructions in the way I like things done. You get where I'm going with this? All right, so she does the chat box. After she creates the chat box, she needs to create a form in ConvertKit. So ConvertKit is where I collect my emails. After she does that, she creates a lead page. She already has all the codes that she needs for the lead page, which is my video code and my chat code, right? Okay, then she needs to create a thank you page. We always want to have a thank you page with our lead pages. Let me see if I have any comments yet. Okay, nothing yet. My daughter's calling me. We're going to ignore her for now. Okay, so I'm sure she's fine. She's in church. Okay, so the next one she needs to do is she will need to create a live webinar page. So remember, first I have my sign up page for them to sign up for the webinar. After they sign up, they go to a thank you page. All right, and then I need my live webinar page where I am actually going to be live and teaching on the day of my webinar. After that, she has to write my thank you email with the webinar details. Guys, I've done webinars for so long that she's only duplicating what I've done. And for those who've been following me for a long time, you guys see the same email every time I do a webinar. The only thing that changes is the title and the date, right? So all she's doing is copy, paste, put in the title, put in the date, boom, my welcome email is done for my webinar registrants. Then she has to create 3 graphics to promote my webinar. Guys, these are things that we are doing on a daily basis for ourselves. If you are someone that's already using lead pages, if you're someone that's running your own social media, if you're someone that's running your, writing and sending out your emails, all of these things is stuff that you do on a regular basis. If you just take 1 second every time you do something in your business for at least 30 days, I'm going to say 30 days, so you can get a real good gist of what you do on, of repetitive tasks that you do every day in your business. Okay. So if you do this for 30 days and you open up a new card, look how easy this is. I'm just going to go new card. I'm sorry, create. No, I got to go over. All right. I'm going to add a list. And let's say, let me think of something. Unless I'm gonna let you guys give me an idea too. Anybody that's on with me, if you guys want to give me an idea of, I'm using Trello. If you guys want to give me an idea, Marguerite, you see right here, is Trello is the name of the program and it's free, okay? If you guys want to give me an idea to help me along so I can give you some, niche business specific tips, then I will. But let me make something up. What's something that we do every day? We schedule our social media. This is something that we are all doing. We're scheduling our social media. So let's say you send out quotes every day, 7 quotes. You could put collect quotes. You do that first. After you collect your quotes, let's say you gather your photos that you're going to use. Then after you gather your photos, you create quotes in Canva. Let's say this is how you do it. After you do that, you come up with your 2 questions that you're going to ask to get engagement for the week. So you can say decide on 2 questions. All right. Spelled that wrong. Hold on. Decide on 2 questions, right? Okay, after questions, let's say you want to do a personal post. And maybe this week you're going to talk about your first week in business, one thing that you learned within your first week in business. You could write it right here. Personal post, right? So I'm just giving you guys the idea. If this is the steps that you take to create your social media post and to schedule your stuff every time you're going to schedule your post or create for social media, write it down. Put it into Trello. All right. Now, after 30 days, you have what I like to call your operational manual. So when you go to a job, for instance, and let's say you're going for an administrative job, the first thing they do is they give you their front desk manual, right? They tell you what they do every morning, how they run the fax machine, how emails are answered, their order of operations, what they do in their business. And that's what this is for you. Even guys, even if you never hear somebody tell you this again, all right, and 2 years from now you say, you know what, I'm finally ready to go get a coach and I'm gonna go get a coach. This is what your coach is going to be teaching you. They're going to be teaching you how to scale up to make more money and systemize your business, meaning hands off. The point of being an entrepreneur is we need more time. We want freedom. Yes, we do need to work hard to reap the benefits later, but you have to learn how to set up systems in your business because most of the things that you do is repetitive. Most of the things that you do, you're doing all the time. If you start doing webinars, guess what? You're going to be creating the same webinar system every single time you have to do a webinar. You guys understand where I'm going? Let me check my comments. I guess this is the only thing that I probably might not like about this yet, but we'll see. I don't want to say no yet because I'm getting to share my screen and I'm going live from my desktop. This is awesome. All right, no other comments yet. Let me refresh the page. No other comments yet. Okay. So this is pretty much the inside of what a system looks like. And this is why you hear a lot of coaches mention that systems are very important. Okay. So I want you guys to start today. I want you guys to start recording everything that you're doing. Record everything that you're doing for 30 days straight and see what's repetitive, see what you can automate. Okay, what I mean by automate, I mean, let's say you do discovery sessions. You can use Uber Conference, you can use Zoom, you can use Calendly, you can use what am I my new program? I say it wrong all the time. Acuity scheduling is what I'm using now. I used to use Calendly, but you want to automate these things. If someone wants an appointment with me, they got to click a button, fill out a little 3 questions, pick their date, pick their time. It automatically comes to my email. I confirm. They get a confirmation automatically. We have our call a day after. This program automatically sends them out. How was your appointment with Niala? So now I'm automatically getting reviews. What's the word that I keep repeating? Automatically. Automating your business to help save time. All right. So I'm excited. Let me open back up my phone and see if I have any questions. Any questions? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, LaDon. Hi, LaDon. How are you? How are you? Thank you for answering that question. All right, so does anybody else have any questions about setting up systems, maybe virtual assistants, maybe where to start? Let's talk a little bit, especially since I have my desktop. I can show you guys some things. I'm so excited. I can't wait to look at the replay. The guy that created this, I'm going to share all of this with you. Let's do it since I'm here. The guy that created this thing, his name, this is his website right here. His name is Ian Anderson Gray. So I'm going to do a whole tutorial and show you guys how easy it was to set it up. So if any one of you want to go live from your desktop, you can. But it was really awesome. Like, I'm really excited. Right here on the bottom, you're going to see that he said that because we're streaming from the desktop, that there's a little 3 to 5 second delay. See, a 5 to 10 second delay. Um, See that right here? 5 to 10 second delay because I'm on my computer, but I don't think that that should stop us from, me from getting my, lessons across. So I can't wait to look at the replay and see how this was. If there was any technical difficulties, I apologize in advance. I am trying something new here, but I hope you guys got something from this live. Let me check and see if I got any questions before I go. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys joined me. Let's see what we got. All right, I don't think I have any questions. Okay. All right, so thank you so much for joining me, guys. Those who are on the replay, you can definitely leave your questions. Those who are new in the group, welcome, 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 welcome. I haven't done a welcome post in a minute. That's just reminding me to do that. And last but not least, before I go, look what else is cool about this program. I get to add some text. Yep, I get to add some text. So today I'm running a special for my Slay Your Brand course. Everyone knows about Slay Your Brand. If you guys want to get into Slay Your Brand, today's the day to do it. As you guys know, it's $497 to get into Slay Your Brand. And today I am offering it for $197. Actually, it's today and tomorrow. So the sale ends at midnight tomorrow. So you guys have until midnight to take advantage of this. Use the coupon code SLAY, and you can go to slayyourbrand.com to get in. I want you guys to take advantage of it. Those who are on the replay, if you ever wanted to get into Slay Your Brand, this is the time to do it. All right. And last but not least, just a reminder, our Slay Your webinar training series starts on Monday. I'm gonna make sure I put that in the comments when I'm finished after I see the replay and everything. I'm so excited. I can't wait to look at this. I'm so excited. Yeah, so get into Slay Your Brand. Don't miss the chance for this, okay? I really want to get at least 5 people in today, and not basically I'm adding some new things to the program that I know that you guys are going to love. We already have people that are in the program right now. I probably have some of you that are on live that's in the program already, and I want to get you guys in, so definitely take advantage of that today. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. You can definitely share this out if you found this useful. You can definitely add your friends to the group if you find this useful and you think that they need to see this. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.